está pasando, YouTube? Kenny Rodriguez with Paque de Arte. Okay, we're gonna review, well, try to review a game that came out 7 days ago. And that game is Destiny. Obviously, I bought it for the PS4. So why did I say try to review? Because this game is kind of hard to review. It's a first-person sci-fi MMO shooter. Okay, sci-fi first-person shooter MMO. That's it. And it's a really good game. It's not the first of its kind. I mean, you have PlanetSide 2, but that one's more, you know, combat-based, where you have like a lot of people against a lot of people. So, but this one kind of has a story. The story is not that, you know, it's nothing to write home about. But I think the story is just there to have you, you know, get to inside that universe a little bit. I mean, there's good points. They has a couple of planets that you can play. Obviously, you level up, you get armor, you know, and all that stuff. But the thing about this game, which makes it hard to review, is that once you get to that level cap, which is level 20, that's when the game opens up. So kind of like those missions are, I don't know, the tutorial, I would say. And I love that. I mean, I'm level 20 right now. I haven't finished the third planet, which is Venus. And I mean, I'm loving it. I'm just taking it one step at a time. I'm doing my patrol missions. Then you have your story missions, looking for the ghosts to awaken, finding like the golden chests and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people like, and I'm gonna try and review the game while I'm commenting on stuff that I read online. There's a lot of people online saying that the game is a piece of crap, that it's too short, too unbalanced, and I tell those people that they're like noobs. They don't know anything about gaming, and they're just trying to sound intelligent when they are actually showing that they're not. For example, the boss fights are too hard. Well, first of all, it has boss fights, which is freaking epic, and some of them are really epic. The ones I play so far, and the thing is, it's made that way difficult, but not impossible. It's made that way so you work as a team. Of course, if you go against a level 15 boss and you're level 4, which happened to me, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Yeah, I went in with my cousin. We played for a whole hour to beat the Devil's Lair. We took our time. Like, we were like drawing fire, shooting when we could, you know, hiding and whatnot, and it made the game even better. I spent a whole hour just playing one mission, and that's freaking cool, you know. And all the time we're like talking, you know, hey, I got killed. I'll respawn. Don't come out, because if you get killed, we have to start all over. Which, that's another thing a lot of people are complaining about. But that's the point. Like, oh, it's part of the story. You're in the darkness. You can't respawn. So you have to, you know, you have to think what you're doing and shoot when you can. Not just going pew 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 pew. Oh, I beat the boss. You know, no. You have to take your time. You know, hide, shoot whenever you can, little by little. And, you know, keep on drawing that life bar down till you kill it. And the other thing I loved about the game is it's basically, and I did this like 3 days ago. My brother was playing. I logged in. I was, oh, he's playing. So I just joined his fire team. I didn't even tell him. He turns around. I'm there. So we start talking. And then I'm like, hey, I gotta go to work. And I just left. He kept on playing. That's freaking awesome. You know, you don't have to, oh, let me pause, or let me get out of what I'm doing. Let me make another session. Let me invite you. Okay, now we're starting from the very beginning. No, you don't have to do that. You just join the fire team. You play whatever you want, and then you can actually like get out of the fire team and just keep on playing. Or you're like walking and you see a stranger, and that stranger helps you. to defeat this boss and or defeat this public event, and then they just go on the merry way. You go on your merry way, and that's freaking cool. I don't know why people don't get that. Again, I'm level 20. I'm still in Venus. I have not finished that, and I think that every time I died, it's because I should have died. Like, I got too cocky. Oh, I'm gonna shoot this guy in the head. He's gonna go down, but he shot me first. He was a higher level than me, and I got killed. You know, so now I have to restart the whole thing. But it's because of me, not because of the game is you know, unbalanced. Another thing, the multiplayer, I haven't played it a lot. It's called the Crucible, and so far the stuff that I played is good, but and that's the dog. So I'm trying to, you know, not play multiplayer that much, because that's where you level up faster, and I actually don't want to level up as fast. Still level 20 already, but I took my time. I did the patrol missions, I did the moon patrol missions, I found the ghosts. You know, some of the ghosts are really hard to find. I found like all the golden chests so far, and the game's great. The game's great. A lot of people are I think they're just butthurt that Bungie released this game on consoles and not PCs, which they should. I mean, there's a lot of people that will pay to play this game, and the other thing is, like, Bungie's not now a Microsoft exclusive studio, so there's a lot of Xbox fans that are I've heard I heard and watched some videos of people saying that Bungie is in decline, that thank God Bungie is not a Microsoft exclusive studio, thank God that they got rid of it. And to me, that just sounds like an Xbox fan, a fan box, being too butthurt and actually making other fan boxes look bad. And I mean, Bungie had this game in the back burner for a while. In ODST, you have like a poster that says Destiny Awaits, and it has like the Earth with a little white thing, like a white circle on top. Basically, they've been working on this game for a while. Their game plan is 10 years. So they're not like, oh, we finished the game, so now what we're doing. No, they have the whole thing planned out. They released the game. They're gonna release obviously a sequel probably next year, which Bungie, if you're listening, you should do it this way. Release the game, and maybe that's the plan. Release the game and release it as an expansion, so I don't have to buy like the hard copy. I just buy the expansion online for, I don't know, $5-10 off the game, and I just keep on using my Destiny 1 disc, because you can always update, right? So, and the download content, they can go like, hey, let's release planets. We'll release Neptune, or we'll release Saturn. It has its own map, its own 7-8 missions, patrol, and then you get maps, you get armor, new weapons, you know, and let's just release that as download content. It should be cool that way. I will buy it that way. Or like, oh, I will buy Saturn. I'm not sure about Neptune, you know, so I don't get the whole story, but I don't feel like oh, you know, they just released a little bit of the story, like one mission, and call it a download content pack. I wouldn't like that. I would like a whole thing, a whole map, right? But again, the game's really good. I'm still hooked on it. Been playing it for 7 days straight. That's 5 hours each day, kind of, and like 35, more than 35 hours I played this game. And I don't think that I'm able to review it, like give it a score. If I had to, I will give it like 8.5, 9, because I know it's going to get better. I don't want to give it like, oh, a 9.5, and then where do I go? You know, it's 8.5 so far, because it's really cool. It brings people together. Like, that's the point of the game. And again, all those people giving it crap, PC fanboys, Xbox fan boxes that are butthurt that Bungie's not an exclusive studio, or that they are not working Halo, because that's the other thing. Oh, this is like, it looks like Halo. It doesn't look like Halo. It looks like Destiny. That's the Bungie style. Just like a painter has a style, just like a filmmaker has its own his own style. Bungie has its own style, and that's Halo, yes, and Destiny also. That's their style. That's why it kind of looks like Halo, because that's their style. You know, people don't get that. And but yeah, the game's really good. Again, I will give it an 8.5. Hit me up. Comment below. Subscribe. Share. Like. Do all that awesome stuff. Write comments below. I want to, you know, discuss on this. And yeah. Pa' que te jalte con Kenny Rodríguez. Kenny Rodríguez. Yeah.
No venga con cosas que yo sé que te gustó. Y que no se te olvide suscribirte, ¿sabes?